Hey, Betty here, sitting in for Irena while she's busy helping busy stressed women to put down their fork and pick up their life. Today she wanted me to share with you 3 major benefits of improving your relationship with food. It's an article she wrote. Many of us have an unhealthy relationship with food that can often feel complicated. And that may feel like these established eating patterns are standing in the way of your health and happiness. They did for me. So, some of the benefits of improving are, firstly, Irena wanted me to share with you that she struggled with a dysfunctional relationship with food for many years. Her thinking was very black and white. The food was either good or bad. And it meant that choosing to eat a food seen as bad only led to feeling bad about herself and feeling guilt and shame. And who wants that? I don't. She doesn't. So once she let go of that notion that there's a perfect way to eat, she began her journey to finding peace with food and eating with freedom. So benefit number 1 of a healthy relationship is actually eating with freedom, feeling confident to eat with freedom and ditching the diet rules, allowing yourself to enjoy food, embracing flexibility without unnecessary restriction. Yay! Benefit number 2 is a healthy body image, a positive body image. With the media showing us images that are idolized and unrealistic and unachievable, especially for certain body types, having a positive body image can be difficult. It can be difficult to love yourself, but having a positive body image means you accept, respect, and celebrate your body. Yay! And benefit number 3 is self-confidence. Who doesn't want self-confidence? Self-confidence means you trust and believe in your abilities and decisions and your judgment. And that's a major benefit because it means you feel confident enough to succeed on your own terms. Wow. Now, Irena would love to hear from you. She asked me to ask you these questions. What black and white thoughts do you have that limit your ability to be flexible with food? Please comment below. And how does this type of thinking affect your relationship with food and your body? Please let her know below. We would love to hear your story. I'm going to include the article that she wrote, the link to the article that she wrote down below. See you next week. Maybe it'll be me, maybe it'll be Irena.